And welcome back to The Factor Uncensored. It is the 50th anniversary of hip-hop. The country and world are all celebrating. And one name that keeps coming up when it comes to pioneers in hip-hop, and that's Houston's own Willie D of the Ghetto Boys.
Keep looking over my shoulder and peeping around corners. My mind is playing tricks on me. Here's a reminder, I'm Willie D, the bald-head gal finder. Your girl don't miss you, because the cleanup man is in the pit. It's Willie D, y'all. It's been a minute, y'all. I'm still in it, y'all. The critics, y'all. I got my hoodie on. I got my hoodie, got my hoodie on. All of my mamas holding down a job, and even those on welfare beating the odds. I know it's.
And joining us now in the Factor studio tonight is a great Willie D who's been entertaining the world for more than 30 years. Welcome, sir. Glad to have you here on the Factor Uncensored, and thank you for the job you've done for hip-hop. Now, when you think about the 50th anniversary of hip-hop, what do you think about?
I mean, I'm proud of it. I'm proud of the fact that we're celebrating a craft that I love so much and that pretty much rescued me. Mm-hmm. So.
And when you say
I'm excited
rescued
about that. Rescued me from the streets. Mm-hmm. You know, if it wouldn't have worked out, it's going to be bad news for some people out there. So yeah.
So you say Houston would have been a different place?
Yeah, it would have been a different place. So I'm proud of that. What I'm not proud of is how it's being represented by a lot of people who are really just gatekeepers. People that are out for a money grab. They're really not. Many of them are really not of the culture. Mm-hmm. They're just trying to hustle the game, and that's the part I don't respect, because many of these people are not from the culture, but they're making decisions like they're really running the culture, and like they really have their pulse on what we do, and they don't. And so that's the part I don't like.
When we talk about the exploitation of the 50th anniversary of hip-hop, specifically, how have you been impacted by the exploitation, or not, or possibly ignored?
Yeah, I've been a little bit of all of it. I mean, I've been pretty much, I've been ignored to an extent. They've reached out, some of them have reached out to me and asked me to participate, but I'm not a charity case, you know. I've heard some of them like, hey, we make sure that the people recognize you and celebrate you, man. You know, you need to get your recognition. It's wrong what they did to you at the Grammys and blah, blah, blah. And I appreciate that, but like right now, I ain't feeling none of that right now, man. You know, I'm at war right now.
And for those who don't remember or don't know about the situation with the Grammys, they did a recognition, a ceremony on the Grammys for the 50th anniversary of hip-hop. Right. And they invited Scarface and not you.
No, they invited the Ghetto Boys, and Scarface went by himself.
Oh, okay. So
yeah, that's what happened.
So many of us thought they invited him and not you.
No, I spoke to a trustee at the Grammys. Uh-huh. We were talking
But I mean, he has worked with you for years. Yeah. I mean, how does that leave you feeling that someone you've worked with?
I mean, I already spoke on it, really, man, and it really is water in the bridge.
But this is the fact that it's new.
Yeah,
give it to us fresh.
Yeah, but I'm gonna speak to him directly about it. You know, it's no need to do all that, because we gonna be brothers forever, no matter what. You know, we'll get through it. But you know,
but I can tell it has had an effect on you.
Absolutely. You know, I put the work in. You know, like anybody that got a problem with that, you know, they ain't had no problem when I was in the studio when everybody else was gone. Mm-hmm. You know, they ain't had no problem when I was writing them lyrics. They ain't had no problem when I was on the stage fighting promoters. You know, jumping off stage, you know, defending my label mates, my band mates, you know. They ain't have no problem with that. They ain't have any problem with me, you know, and the rest of the group too, you know, going up against, you know, elected officials who was trying to ban us and trying to ban free speech. They ain't have no problem with that. So for anybody who got a problem with me, you know, wanting what I work for, I got put 34 years in. They ain't put 34 years in. Mm-hmm. See? So anybody got a problem with me, you know, demanding what I work for, they can kiss my ass. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And yeah, I'm mad. Yeah, I'm mad. I'm mad for real. Yeah.
Can there be any resolution to this with Willie D paying respect to you for what you have done and your contribution over the years.
Well, I'm not gonna be bitter about it forever. I ain't gonna die bitter about it. You know, we can work it out. It's just that right now, you know, there need to be a little taxing going on. You know, a few people got to be spanked first, you know, and put in place, you know, because we can't have that really, you know, in this industry. You know, like we work too hard to put the work in. You know, ghetto boys, man. You know, like this whole game, you know, the music game, it wouldn't be the same without the ghetto boys. Like all of this movement that you see right now, all of this, when you go in the clubs and you hear that music, you hear that rap, and you take that for granted, ghetto boys put the work in for that to happen. We actually pulled up, played a record. We did that. We made that happen. We knocked the doors down. So it ain't no hip hop without ghetto boys. The whole landscape would be changed, and who knows, the South may not even be on top right now. If it was on top, it may have taken even longer than what it did, you see? So we put the work in, so we deserve everything that we get in the game. And for Billboard to put out a list of top great hip-hop artists, where actually they put out the top 100 hip-hop groups of all time, and they had ghetto boys at like 20-something. I know for a fact there ain't no damn 20 groups better than Ghetto Boys. Ain't no, I don't give a damn what you say. Ain't no 20 groups better than Ghetto Boys. And I would go even further than that. There may not even be a group better than Ghetto Boys, because we didn't just do one record, one album. We didn't just have two great albums, three great albums. Everything we touched went gold. Like we hit every single album, and on top of that, we had back-to-back songs. You put on the Ghetto Boy album, you could play it back-to-back, and everybody within the sound of my voice know that to be true.
Absolutely. Well, we will bring you back pretty soon. Stand by.
I'm with it.
We'll be back with more Factor in just a moment.